then the book of Haggai is for you. Are you ready for this? You may want to put on your steel-toed boots. Author. It's identified in chapter 1, verse 1, Haggai. Date written approximately 520 BC. Purpose of writing. There was really one purpose. He was challenging people to build God's house and let them build his. In other words, they were not wanting to, build the temple and get the temple where it should be. And I guess they were just thinking, somebody else will do it. They were trying a little bit like there was just meeting a lot of opposition. But the main thing was that they felt like, that it's never going to be like it was back in Solomon's day, so why bother? And so I really think that is a message for us today. Sometimes you think, well, I don't know where to start. It's too overwhelming of a job, so I'm just not going to do anything. And I'm here to tell you that you may be called to do a new work, and you can't compare it to some other place that was used to train you, or maybe it was bigger and shinier. You can't go there in your mind. Set the priorities and do the work that God has called you to do. Plan your work and work your plan. So key verse, I'm going to say for you and for me, Haggai 2:9. For the glory of this present house will be greater than the glory of the former house, says the Lord Almighty. And in this place I will grant peace, declares the Lord Almighty. So in other words, this thing that God is calling you to do, it's going to be more glorious than that other thing you're letting go of was glorious. More glorious, okay? The glory of this present house is going to be greater than the glory of the former house. God has promised that to me with endeavors that I have been an entrepreneur in, and I have taken him at his word, and it has proven true. Practical application, do some stock taking. Ask God to help you set priorities that are really of him. And if you are called to pioneer a work, to start something new, don't receive that lie that says, oh, it's going to be tiny and therefore it won't be as shiny and great and glorious as this other thing or this other person's business or that person's church or, this person's family or restaurant or whatever it is. Do it. If God tells you to do it, then you need to do it. You need to also be about the business of building his house. Okay, dive in at your local church level and serve there. God's put some gifting in you that if you don't get yourself down there, it's not going to be represented at that church. I'm not going to say that this is one of the key verses, but I want you to listen to this in Haggai 1:4. Is it a time for you yourselves to be living in your paneled houses while this house remains a ruin? So build God's house, and he will build yours. I can attest to that. All right, I'm Laura Harris Smith. I will see you tomorrow on today's Daily Pin Code.